What's up, everyone? We're talking Workaholics. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Straight to the point. Remember, I'll be the Adam, you'll be my Blake.
Where's our lighters? Where's our phones?
It's cell phones nowadays. Yo, there are really good sounds in
I
here.
know.
It sounds really
What?
good. What?
I'm at a concert.
That was amazing.
I know.
What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV, where we talk about everything Workaholics. I'm your host, Nick Mardi, joined by my oh-so-beautiful co-host, Miss Maddie.
Hey guys, what's going on? I am Maddie, Madison, whatever, tomato, tomato. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie Says This.
And you can find me everywhere at NickMarty13 and The Latest Late Show on YouTube, where some people say it's really weird.
I would agree, but that's you. You're weird, you're cute, you're loving. Oh my God, okay. Okay, enough about you. Workaholics, dude. Can I just say, this episode was just so effing random. I was so
random.
confused by it, but it was at first I was like, okay, what the hell are we watching? What's gonna happen in this? Like, there's no plot, but it was so brilliantly random that it made sense.
There was a theme throughout, though, and you kept saying it, and you noticed it. You noticed it. I didn't even notice it.
I don't know if that makes me have a dirty mind, but it was buttholes and anal. It just kept coming
All about
up,
buttholes.
and I was like,
butts,
okay.
buttholes, anal,
Like,
everything to do with the backside. It was in this episode.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know where to begin because they were at a bar.
It was funny. So Carl
was
has a band at a bar that I don't even know what their name was. It was about 12 letters long. And so Adam, Durs, and Blake are at the bar, and Carl's just singing a song, and they're having a good time to it. Apparently, everyone's having at Coachella.
Yeah.
And they're stuck in their city.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to impress some girls, say, we actually have a music festival at our place. Why don't you come? Who is performing?
Third Eye Blind. So the girl's like, oh my God, wait,
we'd love to
you
come.
know them? Let me, like, if they're coming, we'll go.
And as we know, these boys, they were definitely not coming.
Right. So they were like, well, I mean, we're going to hold a Faux Chella. So, you know, and they were like, this is stupid. But then they brought up the Third Eye.
And this Faux Chella didn't even have real, like, music. It was comedy.
Yeah,
and it was river dancing.
Comedy, river dancing, and Blake.
And the soundboard.
Adam. Adam did the weightlifting of the paint can.
So it started with Adam coming on stage. They, like, as we know, Workaholics, if you watch the show a lot, these guys always somehow build a stage.
Yeah,
or even a wrestling ring. Like, it's what they always do.
The stage was so cool and like boho chic. I'm like, they got all that shit in their apartment, their house. Like, no.
And so Adam comes on stage, introduces everyone, all the 6 people on the lawn, to Faux Chella.
Yeah.
Where they're gonna have, when I say comedy, you say E.
E.
I like how I said comedy.
And he was like, E.
Yeah. So they had comedy, and then they had dance, and then weightlifting.
I mean, but Durs comes out, what was it? I wrote it down. The dog father of comedy, and he's wearing this awful oversized jean jacket, which is spray painted with a dog body, but Durs' face on it. Dog father comedy. And then he puts on like this accent of some sorts, and he's talking about chihuahuas pooping, and then again, the butthole comes out. It was just like, what the
It wasn't
going on
Nobody
here?
even laughed, and Adam had to do a soundboard applause.
I mean, they all had to
The
get
funny
a
thing
little
with Durs is
applause.
every time he goes into a different character, it always is a cholo. From past seasons, he's always done the whole like collared shirt and he buttons the top button, and then he just lets everything else unbutton and he walks around like this.
Yeah.
And so this is his character, his go-to.
He's the dog father.
All the time, Cholo
comedy.
So this was hilarious. Yeah, so he does his comedy routine. Adam is helping him out.
So it's a
with the
recurring
soundboard.
character.
Yeah, this guy.
It's the wraparound comedy. Come on, guys.
And Blake always ends up being the emotional side because he wants to do river dance.
Yeah.
Because what was it?
I can't.
The raindrops were falling into the river so heavily that it looked like they were dancing.
You got it. I was trying to think of that line. I'm like, that was so eloquently said, Blake.
So he wanted to say it, yeah.
And he was wearing like an awful 1980s shoulder padded satin flashy like short cut, obviously no shirt on, jacket,
and a dancing belt.
And a dancing.
Which was a thong.
Which was a thong. It looked like a very comfy cotton thong, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a dance belt, as we all know.
To do river dance. And look, like, let's be real. Coachella is super expensive.
Oh, you don't say.
It is so expensive that
no wonder I
haven't
my own been
Coachella.
Ever, because
I went because you go on Sunday.
Had friends that wanted
you go on Sunday,
and
when people are leaving for the day, like because Sunday's the last day, when people are leaving, you pay them $20 to get their band. You just slip it off their wrist.
Oh.
And then you put it on yours.
What would you do though if you go all the way to Palm Springs? You're excited for Coachella. That tries to happen. You try to do that, and then they deny you.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
So what the F is the point?
I got a VIP for $40.
Listen to this guy over here. Okay, cool. You want to like help the rest of us out there trying to go to Coachella?
I just told you. Go on Sunday.
No,
just
you
go
have
for
to
the
go
last
with
day.
us then. You have to go with me so I can ensure that I'm getting my.
And then we'll spread it around.
And
actually, I went with my buddy.
I'm going to Faux Chella.
I went with my buddy, and it was like I got my band, and then we had to like run around for an hour to find somebody else who would sell their band.
Okay, this sounds like too much of a chore.
So these boys having Faux Chella, thank God there were no bands for it. You know, all 6 people would have got it anyway.
They would have gotten it. Well, then they get okay. Sorry, we're kind of all over. We're super random, just like the TV show tonight. Okay, so Durst goes on first. Then they hear the river dancing music
in the backyard
that Blake is doing. They're like, no, this is gonna ruin Faux Chella. So they go and like Adam comes around Blake, but like doesn't tackle him and just like keeps him in like a straight board. And then they light his feet on fire, which I get it, like he's supposed to dance. But then he was still being held on the ground. I didn't get it. Anyway.
They just wanted to stop it.
And then, okay, so then Blake's like, I'm under threat. Like, I threaten you. My uncle's gonna come and beat you guys up.
I'm gonna bang you in the butt, and I'm gonna bang you in the butt. Am I gonna call my uncle?
There we go.
Then they go to the main stage.
I love how you remember all the details. I'm like, oh, they would do this banging butts. I'm
gonna bang your butt, and I'm gonna bang your butt. And then they go to the main stage, and Adam and Durs are on stage. All of a sudden, I notice a guy on a motorcycle driving up who happens to be Chuck Liddell. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the most legendary UFC fighters in MMA in the world, Iceman Chuck Liddell. And this guy knocks people out. So I think we have a guest on every single episode so far. That's like really cool.
Yeah, well, they have to do it big. It's the last season.
It's a lot of random cool. We have influencers, we have legendary actors, and then we have fighters, which is hilarious. So then he runs
one
up,
spectrum to the other.
Yeah, for real. And then all of a sudden he runs on stage, starts paddling each boy.
Fraternity style.
Yeah, fraternity style.
Hazing style.
And then you think, Blake is excited. That's my uncle. I told you he was going to be here.
Yeah, and then he goes, Uncle Mike's like, come here, you pussy.
He goes after Blake.
Yeah, he does. And he paddles Blake.
Blake was surprised.
So then, of course, they get taken to the hospital, which that whole scene, that's when it started to get funny for me because they started attacking each other and they're like, Blake takes the
because they're mad at him. They're mad at him. They're mad at him.
Yeah.
Because he kind of ruined Faux Chella.
They're throwing things at Blake. Then Blake takes the little syringes and
starts
darts
them.
They're darts him in the ass.
And they're all in these patient outfits.
But that robes open in the back.
Yeah.
So you can see their asses. So,
yeah, Blake,
of course.
Blake
Again, the theme is butts and everything that goes with it.
And Blake starts taking off the top of these syringes, starts darting him at the boys.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Adam comes around Blake, starts choking him with one of these tube lines.
No. It was the stethoscope. It was the stethoscope.
And then Durs runs over and pours this box of bloody gauzes.
The toxic thing that the doctors always discard, the nasty shit with.
And Adam says, enjoy your bloody mess.
Then they tackle each other into the next room, which is,
Have you ever done it?
Hospitals.
Like when you've been in a real big fight with a sibling or a friend, have you ever just wanted to do something nasty, just like make their life miserable?
Like cut their hair in the middle of the night? I've done that.
Really?
No.
Oh my God, that was
I'm
evil.
the youngest. I would have gotten murdered if I did that to my sisters.
Inside, I was like, that is bad.
I know, you're like, wow, she's crazy.
Funny. The camera's rolling.
Oh my God, I'm so funny. Like, I will cut your hair. Well, we're delirious.
So then what happens is, then the boys all get in this fight and they all tackle each other and they're all
into the next
half
room,
naked.
Which is separated by a little curtain, and this old guy's like, get up, I gotta shit. So again, the butthole and everything with it, that's another theme.
Are you guys gonna help me?
Yeah. They take him to the bathroom. He tells this crazy story about how again, this is all a show, so it's not real. His friend his best friend killed himself because he wanted. This old man says that his best friend killed himself because he would not support his dreams. So then Blake, Adam and Durs are like, "Are you saying Blake is gonna kill himself if we don't let him pursue his dreams of, again, river dancing?" Blake's
doing
like,
their dream, yeah.
Yeah, Blake's like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." They're like, "Oh my God, we have to save Blake." So
we have to let him do his thing.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Chuck Liddell is still, Uncle Mike is still at their house because Carl's band is going on stage.
Terrorizing everyone there.
So he breaks up the band, and he goes up to each of them to break their own instruments, right? And they're freaking out. And then I have two different stories going on at this point. Faux Chella is still going on. And then we're at the hospital.
Faux Chella is just there. It's like stagnant. It's there.
Yeah.
It's probably
So
smelly,
once they realize Blake needs to do his show, they are running back to the house, but they stop in the hallway where all the patients are, or I guess a patient holding area.
Yeah, the waiting
because
room.
they don't have insurance, all these people who was addressed a little bit before.
Yeah.
And are saying, "We're from Make-A-Wish Foundation."
Yeah, come with us.
Come with us.
Yeah, we're going to make your dreams come true. So then, again, they get to Faux Chella, realize this isn't Make-A-Wish. And Durs is like, "Make a wish for us to come true." They figured if they brought all these...
Make a wish of ours.
Make a wish of ours come true.
Make
Thank
a wish
you.
of ours.
Yeah.
So funny. I just had to say it because it was the funniest way he said it.
It was. I totally butchered it.
And we watched it with subtitles, so it was like when he was saying each word, make hyphen a wish hyphen of ours.
Of ours. Yeah. So they figured bringing all these elderly, sick people to their concert would make Third Eye Blind come.
It was like a white lie. Have you ever white lied before? Like that? To elderly people?
Yeah.
No. I have to. I used to be a waiter at a country club.
Oh, yeah.
And then
you would lie to them. They'd be like, "Is this decaf coffee?"
Well, a lot of them would complain about the food being
caffeinated.
dry or something like that, and there was nothing I could do about it.
The what? The driver?
Like food being dry or something like that. Too dry for them.
Oh, well, you can't make. That's the chef's fault.
So then I would just walk to the kitchen.
Put some water on it?
No, I would just stand there.
Oh.
And then walk back out.
Just wait a good 1, 2, 3, and okay.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Okay, I told the chef."
Yeah.
He knows.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I white lied to my dad one time when I was about 5. I had an apple juice pack fight with my friends, so my hair was all sticky, and my mom was out of town. He goes, "Do you need to take a shower?" And I said, "No, I'm okay." I get into bed anyways, and he starts to rub my hair, and I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." And he's like, "Why is your hair all?" And then I got in trouble. I lied. I didn't have to take a shower.
These boys did a pretty bad lie by saying make a. These boys did a pretty big lie because they said it was dealing with Make-A-Wish. If you don't know what Make-A-Wish is, it's a pretty big deal. These kids are sick and they just want to see their favorite athlete or singer.
Right. Well, anyways.
And these guys are also like late 20s saying they're from Make-A-Wish.
I know.
So funny.
Yeah, that's actually true.
So then, basically, they get on stage because one of the 3 girls shows up with her her father and mother.
Yes.
And then they're like, "We're gonna put on a Third Eye Blind concert that we promised you."
Because the father of the hot girl that they wanted to come over in the first place loves Third Eye Blind and was going to take his own life, but then Third Eye Blind started playing or something.
Because his favorite song is Jumper.
Yeah, his favorite song is Jumper, and yeah. So then, of course, they were like, "We're gonna give you a Third Eye Blind concert," and it was Adam DeVine's face throughout the entire thing was my favorite part.
Because it was all lip synced.
It was all lip synced, but he's just so animated and so he can make himself so ugly, but it's so funny.
Even with the echoes, Durs
and then
would chime
Durs just looked like a giraffe, like he was like trying to like get over to the mic.
It was so well done. And then all of a sudden we have Blake come around the corner,
just
finally doing his dream.
out,
He gets to do his dream, river dance.
His river dance is more like jumping and skipping
He
and
was so happy.
whatever.
And he kept spinning because of his dance belt.
Yeah, and this is what you do in river dancing. So he just like had that, so it was like the one part of river dancing.
Uncle Mike was never happy about it. Still, like you thought at the end of the episode, Uncle Mike was okay. I accept you.
He'd come around.
Never did.
But Blake kicked his ass emotionally.
True.
He made Uncle Mike feel things emotionally he hasn't felt in a while.
True.
He did not physically kick his ass, but he emotionally, and that's what Blake set out to do.
So they won.
They won.
And they kept spinning around, and you keep seeing their asses all red because of getting beat by him.
They got beat, yeah. I also wanted to say there was a point when Adam was paint lifting. Get it? Weightlifting, paint lifting.
Well done.
This guy over here was totally fangirling over his muscles. 3 times he goes, "Damn, Adam's big."
Adam looks pretty big.
Adam's jacked.
Adam's been working out.
Adam's good. I'm like, okay, we get it. Adam DeVine's got muscles, yeah.
He has more muscle than we thought. Like we would assume.
He turned the flab into fab over the past 7 seasons. I Hey, thank you very much. I'll be here until. Oh, we gotta go.
Don't forget to try the medicine. I'm glad you had your hand over that trigger because I knew that right after you said weightlifting, paintlifting, I was like, okay.
I had to because I made a little note. I did. I was like, fingering.
That's like when people say, "Did you think of that one last night?" You're like writing it during the show. Wait till he sees this.
Oh my God! All right. Well, so that's pretty much that, right? I mean, with Third Eye Blind.
That was the show.
Oh, and then the stepdad got drunk on the roof with the guys and was like, "Hey, you want me to jump?" And it was a funny.
Good ending to the show.
Good ending to the show. We were both confused, and then we were like, well, let's just go with it. Let's see where this takes us.
Yeah.
And it was a Faux Chella of a time.
Still the series finale.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the random episodes are winding down.
Yeah.
And we will still be having actually really cool guests coming on. Eric will be coming on once again. With possibly.
This is news to me.
With possibly a super cool guest that is on the show as well.
His name is.
No promises.
I can't say.
No, not yet.
I wasn't going to say. I was going to make them say, stay tuned.
What?
Like, wait, what?
Like, what? But, you know, you got to stay tuned every Wednesday. I wish it went on for the good 30 seconds.
Damn! You gotta.
Workaholics, series finale.
Oh my God. All right.
And we will
Steven,
reveal it when it's
stop it.
confirmed. But where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me here every Wednesday. I'm a rope. For the love of God, make it stop. All right, you guys, I'm Madison Conklin. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie Says This.
And you can find me at... Nick Mardi 13 in the latest late show on YouTube. I forgot what I'm talking about. Am I signing off?
I don't know. I'm ready for
All right,
bed.
guys, stay tuned. Wednesdays. Catch you later. I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah.
Catch you later, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Yo, you got me with that.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.